Hello everyone, the 316 Lego Maniac 316 here, back with another Morphin Monday Lightning Collection review. This time, A Squad Red from SPD. She retailed for 22 to 25.99 or 24.99, excuse me, depending on where you got her. I got mine on GameStop. She was on sale at the time. She was like 22.50 or something. She usually goes for like 24.99. I think it's 24.99 as well on Hasbro Pulse, but if you look around, she might be cheaper. But as of that instance, that's where she was the cheapest GameStop. She might still be on sale. Anyway, accessories wise, she comes with two holding hands where these two fingers can move independently, and these two are conjoined. Uh, Basically, the exact same accessories as A Squad Pink, except her effect piece is in red. She's got the red stripe on, or red stripes on her blaster, and she comes with the exact same alternate hands as well. So you got the fisted hand and the karate chop hand for the left and right respectively. I'll probably never use these, considering I don't think any other female rangers use black gloves. Could be wrong though, at least show-wise. Scale-wise, because I have all the 8 squad members in frame now, gonna go ahead and she stands just shy of 6 inches, exactly like A Squad Pink. Now she might look a little taller here, but that's because she's got a bow leg, and I am using one of those NECA stands you can get at Target for like 10 bucks. 10 for 10 anyway. Uh, this was the last A Squad member I needed to complete the A Squad team. It's my first fully completed team from the Lightning Collection line. Although, as you can see in the back, I'm starting to collect some more figures, filling out some more teams, especially in space. Never thought I'd get those figures. Which, that reminds me, I'm going to grab red from back here so we can do a bit of a comparison with the visor. Oh, there goes pink. Whatever. Anyway, here's the size comparisons to start off with. Usually I save these for last, but because A Squad Red, at least my version, can't stand on her own, I'm just going to do the comparisons immediately. So obviously here she is with the rest of A Squad. Charlie looks great with the rest. Uh, just a really nice, almost perfect team. Obviously, A Squad Blue in the back there. He's got more grayish plastic than shiny plastic and shiny paint. And of course, his visor uses white paint rather than silver. Having them all together, if the silver was brighter on the other figures, I wouldn't be as mad that A Squad Blues is white. Uh, anyway, like I said, comparisons wise, next figure, here's the comparison between A Squad Red and In Space Red's visor. This one's more, the one on her is more closely accurate to the actual In Space visor design for Red, because his visor doesn't stop like that. It actually goes closer towards the tip on this tip. Next up, of course, many people wanted to see this, but SPD Red next to A Squad Red. Now, obviously, framing-wise, they're not directly next to each other. Again, she's on a stand, so he's kind of sitting down lower a bit. But, yeah, they look good together. Still don't know why Hasbro still hasn't made SPD B Squad yellow. It drives me nuts. Literally, one figure to complete a team. Just so annoying. And apparently she's not even coming to wave like 14, which is just absolutely absurd. Wave 9 was the last time he got an SPD main ranger in the line. And I keep rambling on and talking about other topics. I'm here about this figure. So one last thing I want to point out is that this effect piece on blue, that's not his effect piece. But I used the one from the Magna Defender figure and gave it to him. So I'll be using the green on the Magna Defender probably, as Magna Defender has that big giant green, like hexagonal crystal type thing on his head and on his chest, and I just thought it looked better. So if you want to get one of these in blue, I know it comes with Magna Defender, but I can't remember who the other one it was that came with, because I know I have two of those in blue. I just can't remember who the second one it was that came in blue. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and move these figures out of the way so we can look just at red, and I'm going to use pink Just as a slight comparison. Basically, exact same figure as pink, but, correct visor, unlike, this one that was incorrect, and is just an extra now, but there's a difference. Exact same visor, quite literally, just pink, red. Alright, let's get her a bit closer here. Again, she's on a stand, because look at that leg. It's just, ugh. I'll probably use a hairdryer on it sometime later, but yeah, that's not straight at all. It's, ugh. So, I'm going to keep her on a stand for the rest of this video. Uh, Thankfully enough, you can actually put the arms straight down. I really appreciate that. There's not too many figures in this line that can do that. Most figures, they have like an A pose, or close to an A pose. That fell off pretty easy, but here's the effect piece in more closer detail. It's more of like a pinkish red than like a straight up red. It's not the reddish color I would have liked, but it's red. It has a slight amount of sparkle to it, by the way, especially towards the tip there. You can kind of see it glisten in my studio light here. Figure-wise, the one thing I do appreciate is that they can hold this with their trigger finger holding hand. The problem, as you can see though, is that their hand doesn't grip completely around the blaster. So one easy will just like press on this and it's loose already. And to see how easy that came out, I don't like that. It sucks that the male rangers don't have the trigger finger holding hands to hold their own blasters. But while the females do, at least the males can hold on to their blaster without it falling out pretty easy. Oh, of course, now it's actually staying in place. And that's fine. Anyway, I think that covers basically all of the figure. The paint job is okay on the shin pads. Everywhere else it's perfectly fine, but you can see that this, if it would focus, is just a little off. I haven't noticed any other like paint abnormalities that would have, there we go, caused any major issue here. I mean, the back's a little off, but that's fine. There are some specks of black, like by the shoulder here, and in a few other places, but it's not too bad. The visor looks really good. Obviously we did see this visor previously in one of my videos because it was on pink with the incorrect helmet, which we now have the corrected helmet here, of course, which looks much better. Sorry, the camera doesn't like to focus. It wants to look at the box. So let's take a look at the box here. I'm going to put her back towards the back box here. I didn't put her in her render pose again just because I wanted to have the team shot, and I thought I'd change up my thumbnail style a little bit. Side of the box here, of course, we got the SPD logo. Man, that's... Wait. Let me cover my lights with my hand here. There you go. Power Rangers SPD. Got the nice SPD here, which that's not painted up here, but you could easily do that. Side of the box. Visor is incorrect on the box, but it's right on the figure. They basically just reused the same artwork, but colored it red. I really like the front of the package, just the amount of red that's used. They use red on the inside and like a pinkish red, almost magenta on the right on the inside as well. Top of the box here is just, that's a really nice color red. It looks more pink on camera, but it's definitely like a nice color. Side of the box with the lightning logo, exactly what you'd expect. There's the bottom. I think that covers everything for this figure. Let me know in the comments below if you're picking up this figure or if you already have. I think it's, if you want to complete a squad, it's definitely worth it. It does cost a lot considering how little in accessories you get. I don't know if I'd recommend it to people who, don't like SPD or are only collecting certain Lightning Collection figures. I think this one's an easy pass for some, but a must-have for others. For me, it was a must-have. This was the first time we've ever gotten a squad figures, and they look really nice together. Just it's my first completed team in the line, even though they have some issues. I think that they actually turned out pretty well compared to other teams, especially the main SPD team. The ones that were primarily shown on the main show, but. Like, look at this lineup. It looks good. We have a full team. You know, it's time Hasbro started to complete teams. Obviously, Zio's complete, and I did get blue and green, but I'm not going to be filming reviews of them just yet because I want to make sure I get red before I film green and blue. Gold's going to be a wild goose chase to get, although you can pre-order him on Entertainment Earth. Again, I keep rambling on. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video. Comment below again what you'd like to see me review. Doesn't have to be Power Rangers related. Could be food related, etc. If I had to give this figure a rating out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7. Obviously this would differ for person to person, but it completes a team for me. It's good. It's the same exact mold as pink, but you get a different printed visor. It's in red instead of pink. You don't get a civilian head, which annoys me, considering this is the first proper female Red Ranger on the show, in a team, leading a team. Again, I do wish we got a civilian head sculpt because, this is a very special Ranger, especially to a lot of people. Even though they're bad guys in the show, it's the first proper female Red Ranger, and I think we need more of that in the shows upcoming. We've had a female for every other color that's shown here, even green, and that was very recently with Dino Fury. I keep wanting to say Dino Charge. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough, but I like to give people context, etc., about these figures, and it's just I want to see more female Red Rangers. Okay, that's my rant. Anyway, thank you guys for watching again. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when videos like this are uploaded. Usually Lightning Collection reviews are on Monday, but sometimes I do double reviews, like if I get a whole wave at once or something. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Peace.